What is up, guys? It's Renata, and we're back with another episode of Ask Renata Anything. So in today's episode, we're answering a question that came from my Instagram, and that is about variety. So the person that posted this question said that they get so bored with trying to eat healthy, and that is something that I totally relate to. I definitely remember times when I was so bored with trying to eat healthy and could not even bring myself to open up yet another container of chicken, rice, and broccoli. So today I'm here with 3 healthy hacks to help you battle boredom when it comes to healthy eating. The first healthy eating hack is try new things. Yes, it sounds so simple, but it's true. Sometimes we get stuck in a rut because we're using the same seasonings over and over again. And really the key is just to try something new. I love the fact that you can go to the grocery store now and pick up ready-made spice blends of all your favorite different kinds of cuisines. Everything from fajita seasonings to taco seasonings, even Asian sauces. There's so many different kinds to choose from nowadays, and all of them would add amazing flavor and variety to your meals. So what I love to do is just look around at the grocery store when I'm there and pick one thing every week or every month to try. This is such an easy thing to do because you basically don't have to do anything except pick up one extra thing off the shelf. Another thing you could do is to make your own new and exciting blends of flavors. I have a video for an easy Asian pesto that you should totally check out. It is so packed with flavor that you don't actually need too much of it to add a bunch of bold flavor into your meals. So this is definitely a pesto I like to make, and it's different from using just basil and parmesan and garlic to make a traditional Italian pesto. So that's a really good one to check out. I want to bring one thing up though to make sure you keep an eye on the ingredients in any of the sauces that you use. Oftentimes they add in a lot of sugars and salts to make sure it tastes good to people, and while it does taste good, if you're on a healthy eating journey, sometimes those things are going to push your calorie intake over the limit. So make sure you keep an eye on what's in the ingredients and what the calorie and nutritional breakdown is for each and any of the sauces that you choose to use. Another great thing that you can do is actually go online and figure out how you can make some of your favorite sauces healthier at home, which actually brings me to my healthy hack number 2. Get inspired. I love going onto Pinterest and finding new recipes utilizing the same ingredients that I normally get at the store. I love that you can just type in a various different array of ingredients or spices, and Pinterest will bring up recipes that are perfectly suited for what you have on hand right now. I also really enjoy going onto Instagram and Facebook and looking at what other people are making. Sometimes just getting a little bit of inspiration can go a long way to helping you break that boredom when it comes to healthy eating. Another quick hint is to look at some of your favorite restaurants or recipes from your family and find a way to make them healthier and easier at home. There's nothing better for me than to figure out how to take a comfort food from either my side of the family or my husband's side of the family and figure out how I can make that healthier and easier to make at home. This is something that I do all the time, and sometimes it's really interesting to see how people react to a healthier, lighter version of a comfort food that still has that same delicious flavor and still gives you that same feeling of warmth and love that you would normally get from the original kind of comfort food. Okay, so healthy hack number 3, and this is a really good one, is to combine your favorites. So on my Instagram, I actually posted how I combined 2 of my family's favorite dishes: a pan-seared salmon and also a sweet yellow curry. So usually I would make the sweet yellow curry into a lentil soup, and usually we would have this pan-seared salmon as a separate meal by itself with quinoa and an avocado sauce. Well, on this particular day, I didn't have any avocados, and I was kind of tired of pairing the salmon with quinoa by itself. So what I did was I ended up making a sweet yellow curry sauce to add on top of the pan-seared salmon and the quinoa and veg that we were having with it. And everybody loved it. I love that bold, sweet curry flavor. Not at all spicy in terms of like chilies, but definitely full of flavor. And it still has that gorgeous coconut flavor from the coconut milk mixed in with the bold spices from the yellow curry. That's one of my favorite dishes, and everybody loves it. So it was awesome to combine that favorite with our pan-seared salmon favorite. So combining the things that you love can actually create a whole new dish that will really break you out of that boredom. So I wanted to encourage you to think about some of your own favorites and figure out ways that you could combine them. So for instance, say that you love a gorgeous piece of steak. how can you pair that in a different way than normal? Maybe you normally pair it with potatoes. Okay, what's something else that you could pair a steak with that would still be delicious? So what my mind goes to is different kinds of salads. So I feel like a really good Caesar salad would be delicious with a grilled steak. Or maybe you can make a caprese salad. So tomatoes, mozzarella cheese, basil, topped with a little olive oil, salt and pepper, and some really good balsamic vinegar. I feel like that would go so well with a grilled piece of steak that you could even season with oregano and rosemary to really bring out those Italian flavors. Or maybe you want to do your grilled steak with a grilled vegetable and quinoa salad. So while you're grilling that steak, you could also be grilling some vegetables like corn, tomatoes, onions, and then chop it all up, add it into some ready-made quinoa or some quinoa that you quickly whip up on the stovetop. And there you have a fresh, summery grilled steak and fresh grilled vegetable salad. I think those would be 3 amazing options for you to think about if they're some of your favorites and you're just trying to find new ways of eating some of your favorites. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any other tips to help break the boredom when it comes to healthy eating, add them in the comments below. I'm really interested to see what are the ways that you overcome getting bored when it comes to eating healthy. And maybe we can share that with everybody else and we can all pick up some awesome tips. If you have any other questions that you'd like me to answer, make sure you put them in the comments too. I really want to make sure I'm answering your questions so that we can help each other to eat healthier every single day. Okay guys, thanks so much for watching and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!